Everyone, it's the Tuesday edition of Weather for Weather Geeks. Another cold, cold morning this morning. We had the perfect recipe again last night. We had clear skies, fresh snow on the ground, and the wind was light for a lot of the night, and so temperatures cratered all night. We actually broke yesterday's record late in the evening, got all the way down to 11 below zero just before midnight, and then today's record was broken in the 12 o'clock hour a.m. with a minus 10 at the Youngstown Warren Airport, blowing away the old record of 1 below zero. Here's a few of the other low temperatures across the region today. You'll see some zeros pop up here. Try to ignore that. A lot of information on here, but I'll zoom into our local area. Coldest temperatures, as has been common lately, up in Ashtabula County, Rome, 28 below. Pierpont, up here in the north or eastern part of Ashtabula County, 23 below. Down in our viewing area, we did have a 23 below. Over towards the Mercer region, we had 20 below, closer to Lisbon. Boardman, 15 below. Austintown, 18 below. 19 below over towards the western part of Mahoning County, over towards Lake Milton. So yeah, bitterly, bitterly cold this morning. And wind chills this afternoon, thankfully, are not that bad. Temperatures have gotten into the teens. There's a breeze, but not a significant one, so wind chills are above zero. Progress is the name of the game in this kind of weather pattern. Here's a look at what's going on this afternoon. Quiet weather locally, just to show you how different things are in the south when it comes to snow. Around Charlotte this morning, most predictions had a coating to maybe a half an inch and some slick spots. Well, they got a half an inch to an inch, and people went crazy down in Charlotte because the forecast was not to their liking, or the results anyway. It was perceived as a bust. Can you imagine up here in Youngstown if I predicted a coating to a half an inch and some places got 3/4 of an inch? No one would care. In Charlotte, they care. They don't get that much snow down there, and so it was havoc down there this morning. Back in our neck of the woods, upper teens to around 20 as far as temperatures this afternoon. Here's a look at our next weather maker with the next front dropping in. Some snow showers up here across Ontario and into the Michigan area. Here's my drawing tool. There's our cold front. It'll come down as we head towards evening. This is mostly after sunset. This won't amount to much tonight, but I do think that the chance is there for up to an inch in some spots. Let's look at the Weather Prediction Center odds of more than an inch by tomorrow morning. Here's Youngstown right here. So you go south and the odds are real, real low. Once you're up into the northern part of our viewing area, though, north of I-80 especially, your odds do get up into the we'll call it the 40 to 60% range of seeing more than an inch worth of snow tonight. For the rest of us, this is probably under an inch. A dusting, a coating. Watch for a few slick spots out there as we head through the night tonight. Elsewhere across the country, there's not a whole lot going on today. Let me show you the overall temperature trends. A lot of cold-looking air across the east, of course, although Florida is not participating today. It's into the 70s and 80s in central and southern parts of the Sunshine State. Middle of the country, pretty relaxed right now, but here's the next Arctic air mass waiting in the wings, getting set to descend upon us as we head towards the end of the week. So let's talk about the end of the week, the second half of the week anyway. Here's the latest GFS model. And what we have going on is tomorrow being a quiet day. There might be a flurry early, otherwise no problems. Thursday is a little bit tricky. More significant snow and ice event for the southeast. Places such as Charlotte can see at least a few inches out of this southern stream system. That one's a miss for us. That's more of a problem for D.C. and Richmond and Baltimore and Philadelphia. This little disturbance on the back side, though, this is the one that could be kind of a nuisance for us. As this pivots through Thursday into Thursday evening, I expect some light snow to break out. The question is, how much of this sticks and causes some slick spots, and I do think there will be some of that going on. Here's a look at the SREF plumes, and let me resize this so it's a little easier to see and understand. If you're a regular viewer of Weather Geeks, you know what this is. This is a what we call an ensemble model. It is ensemble forecasting is a big trend in weather forecasting these days because it does allow for the inherent uncertainty of modeling the atmosphere. In other words, we're going to be hard-pressed to ever model the atmosphere perfectly. So you take a model and you tweak it 21 different times, and those tweaks account for the inherent errors that are going to go into sampling the atmosphere. And gives you, usually kind of a range of possibilities. So with this light snow on Thursday, Here's what we're looking at. The light snow starts in here as the lines start heading up. And Thursday is this light area here. Here's Thursday night in the dark area. Each line represented by a different part of that SRF ensemble. And the range of ideas from this model goes from roughly a dusting, maybe a half an inch, up to these lines up towards the top, which is in the 6 to 7 inch range. Now, we don't really buy any of this at this point. Those are kind of outliers. But notice there is a pretty big spread here. The mean is this darker line in the middle, and it runs us up to about 3 inches on Thursday. I kind of suspect that's overdone. I think I'll probably put out a forecast this evening that's something like a coating to an inch or two on Thursday, kind of a range of 0 to 2. So enough to cause some slick spots, but not much more than a nuisance otherwise. We don't live in Charlotte. We can handle half an inch or two worth of snow. All right, so that's Thursday. Friday, the end of the week, let's back things up here to Friday, might be a stray flurry, otherwise quiet and cold day. As we end into Friday night and Saturday, look at this. Strong high pressure, 1044 millibars. That's strong. It's going to settle right over Ohio, and temperatures are going to crater again Friday night. I think we could be looking at temperatures much like we had last night. The cold spots, 20, 25 below. The more populated areas, somewhere between 10 and 20 below. And wind chills, no fun either. Let's talk wind chills real quickly. Here's Thursday morning. Tomorrow morning, I don't think we have any problems with wind chills as far as school adjustments. It'll be around 0 for the wind chill. That's not cold enough. Thursday morning, kind of a closer call. Here's a look at the GFS model wind chills Thursday morning, looking at a general range of 0 to -5 for the wind chills. In most cases, that's not going to be enough to cause school delays, but be on the lookout for a handful. We'll, of course, have them on our website and run them on the bottom of the screen on TV. Friday morning is a slam dunk, though. There's going to be a lot of closings and delays. Actual temperatures Friday morning, probably 5 to 10 below, something like that, but it'll be breezy, so look at these wind chills on GFS. Probably this -29 might be a little overdone, but a solid -20 to -25 for wind chills Friday morning. So you can bank on a lot of school delays that day. And then on Saturday, not as much wind because that high is right overhead, but the temperatures will be colder. So wind chills Saturday morning, good chance of -20 to -25. Quick reminder for those of you who are a new follower of mine, new to these videos, whether people have absolutely nothing to do with school closings or delays, those decisions are made by the hardworking people in the school administration offices. Different school administrators have different opinions, different policies. If you have questions, you're going to want to talk to them. We don't make predictions on school closings and delays. When it's a slam dunk like this, I'll say something like, it looks like there'll be a lot of delays Friday morning. In the more borderline cases, though, I really don't know. I don't have any insight into those sorts of decisions. All right, so Saturday is a sunny and chilly day. A lot of question marks at the end of the weekend into early next week. There's going to be another front. It's going to bring some precipitation, but what type? It could be kind of a mix. Not sure the timing on this yet. Sometime Sunday into Monday, there's going to be some precipitation. Could be some snow for a while. Could change over to some rain for a while. It could be a mix. So stay tuned on that. We're a long way out. But at this point, Saturday looks like the calmer and colder half of the weekend. Sunday warmer, but possibly some precipitation. So a little sneak peek of the weekend. All right, as we go throughout the week, I'll be kind of throwing in some nuggets on social media and probably on TV as well about the spring outlook, what we expect for March, April, and May. Hopefully better things than the last couple of months have brought. So stay tuned for those, and I'll see you on the news tonight at 6 and 11 on 21 WFMJ.